question 2. So, if it's best if you download the paper yourself so you can follow along with me, but I will have enough information in this video for you to do this with me. So, in question 2, we are given a table that looks roughly like this. With 7 categories, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yes. This side we have the numbers 20, 25, 60, 90, 55, 40, and 30. On this side we have the age of people who went to a music concert. So, between 5 and 15, 15 and 25, and follows that pattern all the way until 65 to 75. So, our very first question is, write down the modal class of the data. What is the modal class? Is the category with the most number of entries. In this case, it's quite easy to see. The answer is 90. And that class, just in case you haven't been looking at the paper, is, by the way, 35 to 45. So our answer will be 35 is less than x, which is less than or equal to 45. That's our modal class. 2.2. How many people attended this concert? That's quite simple. All we have to do is add up each of these numbers for each of the classes. You're welcome to use a calculator, it doesn't matter. The answer you will get, however, is 320 people. Okay. Question 2.3. On the grid provided in your answer book, we will draw a grid, don't worry. Draw a cumulative frequency graph, an ogive, to represent the above data. So let's quickly get ourselves a grid. On the bottom, let's put the age of the people, starting from 0. I'm going to go all the way up to 80. So around here we'll have 40. You should be using a ruler in your exams, by the way. Right, 50, 60, 70. And over here we should have 20, 10. Okay, those are our ages. On this side, because it's a cumulative frequency graph, cumulative frequency, we're going to start off, we want to get to over 320, so let's put our max at 350, 300, 250, 200, 150, 100, and 50. We can erase that line. Okay, because they gave us a grid, I'm just going to quickly add some dotted lines in here. You do not have to draw the grid in your exam, you will be given grid paper. Okay, that's our rough grid. So we're supposed to draw a cumulative frequency graph. So once you have your grid, the next thing is to kind of expand this table and add cumulative frequency. So in the first class, it's just that. It's exactly the same. In the next class, we add this number to here. So we get 45. Third class, we add another 60, so it's 105. if we keep going like that, we get 195, we get 250, we get 290, and our total, which we already worked out, 320. And now I have to place this on the graph. So even though I've drawn my grid lines at 10, 20, etc., remember, right, you have to place your dots in the middle of the category. So 5 to 15, the middle is 10. Great. Our first dot should be below our category, and that should be at 0. Just there should do. Now next dot, we want 20 at about 10. That's about there. Again, use a ruler in your exam. I'm just showing you what this should look like. 20 should go up to 45, so just before the 50 mark. 30 should go to 105, just above the 100 mark. 40 should go to 195, just before the 200 mark. 50 should go to exactly the 250 mark over there. 60 should go to the 290 mark, just below here. And 70 should go to the 320 mark, about halfway up that. And because it's an ogive, we should draw a line. That's roughly what we expect it to look like, right? Most ogives look something like that. Okay, that was a 4-mark question. Should get 1 for the correct shape. Should get another 2 for placing your dots correctly. Yeah, about so. So that's question 2.3. Question 2.4 is related. What they want us to do is, using our ogive, determine the median age of people who attended the music concert. So what's median again? It is the value in the middle. So imagine you're counting, you've lined up everyone who's gone to the concert by age. In the very center of the line, that's who you're talking about. So how we do that is, looking down the cumulative frequency, we find half of our total. Half of 320 should be 160, so that should be around about there. So if we draw ourselves a line, once we hit this line, we go down. And I didn't draw this perfectly, it's supposed to be a little bit more on this side, because the answer we are supposed to get here is 41 years old. If you're using a calculator, if you're using a ruler, etc., you should be fine. So, that is question 2, paper 2, June exams 2023. Next video we'll be looking at question 3.